Well, there are a lot of blind or visually impaired people here in the metro, but sometimes going out to eat can be tricky because unfortunately there aren't a lot of restaurants that have those Braille menus.
And now one local coffee shop does, and the program they use to get the menus can help out other businesses right here in the metro. Our own Griffin Wright joins us now with more. Griffin, where are you this fine morning?
Well, Justin, Kaylin, I'm here at Slow Down Coffee Company. It's a coffee shop here in the Highland Park, Oak Park neighborhood, and they, like you said, have those Braille menus. And with those Braille menus, it may not seem like a big deal, but for the blind and visually impaired, it gives a whole new level of independence.
Normally, when going to a restaurant, the blind or visually impaired need someone to read the menu to them or use a reader app on their phone. But not at this Des Moines coffee shop.
We have this Braille menu.
That's Anna Miller, one of the baristas at the Slow Down Coffee Co. She came up with the idea to get a copy of their menu in Braille.
We're always striving to be as inclusive and accessible as possible, and this is definitely something that can get us closer to that.
Miller wanted to give visually impaired customers more independence.
Yes, somebody who's blind can come in and we can read the menu to them, but giving a sense of independence and allowing that for them here is really important.
After getting the owner's blessing, Miller had to figure out how to get the Braille menus, which thanks to the Iowa Library for the Blind, it was easier than you'd think.
Iowa Library for the Blind and Physically Handicapped, and they were so quick, so happy to just actually do this for free, and they do free services for any local business.
You heard that right. The library will provide Braille menus to any business for free. All a business needs is a PDF of their menu, and they can get 4 copies of their menu in Braille.
Like, people want independence, and they should have that. Obviously, if somebody came in and was like, "Can you just read me your menu?" I would do that too. And again, not everybody knows Braille, but having that option is just something that I think is going to make everybody feel a lot more comfortable.
Slow Down Coffee isn't the first restaurant in Des Moines to have a Braille menu, but hopefully with more awareness to the Iowa Library for the Blind's program, it's not the last.
It really just is a super easy program to take advantage to, and it's not like businesses are against it. It's more just the awareness factors. Not many businesses know about it. So hopefully once more learn, they're able to just send in that PDF, get that Braille menu, and then next time a blind or visually impaired customer comes, they have a specific menu just for them that really makes them feel like they are accounted for or have the freedom and independence that everybody else enjoys.
Yeah, Griffin, from talking with the people at Slow Down, did you hear anything about the feedback once people realized that they did have these free menus? What's been that like?
Yeah, so we've heard that it's, or from talking with just staff members at Slow Down, they've said that it was a really great thing. People come in and realize, hey, they have this. I didn't know that. One, it just brings awareness to the need for Braille menus. A lot of people who maybe even never seen or heard of Braille before, they get to see that. And then for people who are blind or visually impaired, it's a welcome surprise to find out, hey, like, I don't need a reader app on my phone that plays stuff out loud that everyone can hear, or somebody to actually read the menu to me. They can just use the Braille menu, use that skill that's just for them. And that's just a big blessing for them. They're very happy to kind of see that. And so far, it's just been all positivity.
All right, wonderful. Just looking out for their neighbors. Great community work and great story there, Griffin. Thank you.
That independence piece is so key. And you hope that other restaurants and coffee shops follow suit and just reach out to that resource, because it sounds easy to do. People just probably don't know about it yet.
Yeah, I feel so comfortable going out and about when they know that they can get what they need on their own. Seems so simple, but sometimes the smallest things are the hardest to come by.